Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever time it is. It's Neil with a man. It's been a while. I'm here to give you guys a quick tip on how to get to a good mix. But first, today we're gonna talk about starting with a beat. How do you make a beat? So I'm gonna take you through that. So first things first, what you wanna do is open up FL Studio. Yeah. So we've got FL Studio here. It's gonna open up to the channel rack most likely on your side. Mine looks a bit different because I have a template, but from this point, what you're gonna do if you have a sample, which in the case of today I do have one, you're gonna go and drag that sample, put it into the playlist. Then once it's in the playlist, you can work with that. Let's listen to this quick. First things first as well, before you start, if you have a sample, you want to put it down to the BPM of that sample. So my sample's at 80. So I'm gonna take it down to 80 like that. Feel me? Now, let's go. Yeah. Away, yeah. Now that you've listened to that back and you know what you feeling the inspiration, you're gonna want to go back to the channel rack by going up here, pressing this channel rack there, and then going to unsorted if it didn't open up on unsorted in the first place. What you're gonna do here from here is get a few drums. I really like this Bryson Tiller drum kit. You to get this plug-in picker over here. This is what I call it. You press this button right here. It's next to the mixer. But yeah, from here you just get a couple of samples, a couple of kicks I like. It sounds like it would sound pretty good over there. Uh, a clap maybe. This sounds nice, and we can make that vintage. You feel me? With just a little bit of alterations here and there. Actually, I'm gonna even just start over there. I'm joking. A couple of hats. This sounds pretty cool. I think I want something that's like a counter hat, if you may. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, from here, put that channel rack into your playlist. So you just press it into the playlist after pressing up here, selecting your pattern. Then you drag it to the full length of what you needed or wanted to. So in this case, as you can see with this sample, there's a little bit of a build up here, and there's also a tail. So I want this to be on time and to loop nicely. So just gonna listen back to it and figure out where does that happen. You see, from this first hit, that's where we hearing this coming to life. So what I'm gonna do just for now, I'm just gonna cut that beginning bit off, uh, then delete that, and there we go. You see, that's where it loosened nicely right here. Just to hear it back, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I like it. So cut that other bit off. What I'm gonna do, I don't want to lose this over here. So for me, I'm just gonna take that to the side at the moment. You feel me? So we've got our sample here, and we've got our channel rack. We've got our pattern in there as well. So I'm just gonna select this part to loop it there. To select, you just right click and drag along these numbers here that you see on the scroll bar. You're gonna go into your channel rack. Just mess around with these drums. You feel like let's go. Let's start this. You see, but before you start doing this, because you don't want your sounds to overlap, you want to just make sure that you right click each of these samples that you've placed in there and press cut itself, cut itself, cut itself, cut itself. Because if you don't press cut itself, this is okay. This is with it cut. This is what it sounds like. But then without it cut, this is what it just sounds a lot messier. It plays over itself instead of when the next note hits the previous one gets cut off. Listen to this. Much cleaner, right? That's with it on. So anyway, you're gonna just wanna since we since we Yeah, so I mean that's pretty cool actually. I'm not gonna make this too complicated. I want this to be um quite natural, and you feel me? So I'm gonna actually even just come here and press full each two steps, and then over here I'm gonna press full each two steps as well. Um, take that into the piano roll, and then just adjust the time a little, man. I want, as I told you, I want this to be a counter. I don't want it to be on at the same time as that. So I'm also going to pan that to the left, pan that to the right, keep this going, and then yo, you see, I'm getting a little bit advanced now, but like this is there we go. You see, and then there's a different way you can do this. It's either you can work on the same pattern and then clone things, but what I want to do just to show you guys real quick, I'm gonna clone this pattern by pressing Shift, left clicking, and dragging it onto this side. Um, and then I'm going to click the little piano on it and then make it unique. So now we have pattern 1 and pattern 2, but pattern 1 and pattern 2 have the same thing. So it's essentially just a clone. So here in pattern 2, I want to take away this triple of the drum. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, away. Sick, man. Sick. So then after that, I think we've got something going right now. You feel me? Let's see how it sounds. Then you can just expand from here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you see how it goes. You see how it goes. And that, my friends, is how you make a beat on Fruity Loops. It's very quick, it's very simple. You can make it as hard as you want or as simple as you want. That was a very quick thing. But there are many ways to do this as well, and I hope that you will also take that time to explore apart from me busy letting you know. Hey, anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with other mixers, with people who also want to be top mixers out there, getting requests for more videos, for some advice. I've got some services out there for you guys as well. Don't be afraid to reach out, and I'll check you next time. Peace.